She told me to move my van.
Hello, how are we all doing today? I bought a blowtorch. You can definitely hear cars and I apologize right now, but there is nothing I can do about it. That woman made me move my van to the street. Listen, we were supposed to do a blowtorch. We were supposed to actually, first of all, let me tell you start off by telling you I bought a blowtorch. Woo! I was supposed to wake up early and blowtorch the glue. I slept in. Why did I do that? It's so annoying. Ready? Bought a blowtorch right there on the floor. I'm not going to show you because in the middle of something, middle of a sentence, middle of a conversation, and I used it. Look how dirty this floor is, first of all.
That shit's gonna get hot. But you also don't want to like burn the floor.
Well, the first step is to figure out how to use it. If you think I wouldn't burn the floor, would I?
I mean, it would burn it a little bit, but I don't think you would like burn through it.
It's metal. There's so many parts. Why are there so many parts?
Probably like a digester.
Burns-o-matic.
I literally think you just need to
Put this on and go. Dude. No. Wait, do it. You can do it. I mean, let's read the directions. Dude, there's no directions.
I see what you're doing.
What? Wait.
Puncture it.
No.
Puncture it.
No. Are you sure?
Amber.
No,
Positive.
I think this is a lid.
Oh yeah, you need to take it off.
Okay, enough.
Enough.
Well, that's just on top of it. Although, if we burn that, it might start a fire. Do you need to put a direction on it?
Well, I just don't know what happens to this stuff.
Like if it'll go up?
It'll start on fire. It's burning. I don't know about this.
Shut it off! Is it not hot enough? Oh, fuck. Do I even need to take the glue off?
I don't know. Is that what the instructions to the Okay.
The only reason why I want to take them off is because I feel like I'll be putting more glue on. But if I put more glue
What are you
on,
putting for your floor?
honestly, I feel like I'm just going to use the same floor. No, the floor that was on here before, it was a black floor. But if I put glue on the spots that this glue isn't on, I feel like it's fine to just leave the glue on, you know? It would just be like a bunch of old glue that's not sticking to the floor. You know what I mean?
Well, that's one. Yeah.
But do you know what I mean?
About putting the glue on top of the
Like,
new glue on top of the old
no. So listen to my words. If I put the new glue on the spots where the old glue is not there. Like this part. Like put new glue here, 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 wherever the old glue is on there. Stuck the floor on. It would just have a bunch of old glue here, but I don't think that would matter.
No, I think as long as you just put new glue on there.
Right, so I don't need to take this off.
I guess not.
The only reason why I would want to take it off is just in case there's rust under, but I don't think there's rust under, first of all. Second of all, I would want it to just like be clean and nice, but like I'm not going to be working under the 3 layers of floor, you know. So you do it.
That was fun.
I know, I kind of wanted to see what it would be like.
Just keep this as like a souvenir.
Now all I have to do is look at the rust. This is the only rust that is here.
So what do you do with that?
What?
Just right there? That's the only spot where there's rust?
Kind of.
What it looks like.
Nice.
There's a little bit right there.
Yeah, right, exactly. Those are the 2 spots. Remove loose rust and dirt from surface. I have a brush somewhere.
I have a toothbrush.
A brush. I think I might just do it later then.
But you don't need to make things as complicated as you really feel the urge to. Like, I definitely want to be making this van in the most thorough way that I can. Like, I want to do everything right. I want to make sure that I don't skip any steps in order to, you know, have a really nice experience living in it, because I want to be warm in the winter and I want to be comfy and just not inconvenienced in any way, shape, or form. That being said, I need to do everything in my power to make this van really nice and thorough. So that meant to me taking precautions to ensure that everything is perfect. Perfectionism is horrible. It gives me an icky feeling when I know that I'm skipping a step at the expense of saving time and money. Sometimes saving time and money is more worth it than making sure you do one tedious little task just for the peace of mind of knowing that you won't have ugly glue globs serving no purpose underneath the floor. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that I don't care. All I care about is the rust, because that is actually like a functionality flaw. What we're gonna do, because I've been super busy doing my life. I didn't work on the van at all, but putting out my default video that doesn't have any relevance to your life. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you that, but I'm also gonna show you a Q&A. So I'm gonna be answering those questions while I take care of the rest. Let's do that. I don't even have a brush. Where the fuck did my brush go? I'm pretty upset. Whatever. I don't understand how I just did that. Just give me a sec. Question number 1. What are you most proud of? To answer this question honestly, I have to disclaim that my answer is not going to be what you want. I just can't pick one thing. So it has to be that I've made it this far in life. And by this far, I don't mean like I'm still alive. I just mean that I've come pretty far from where I used to be. I used to live very differently. My mindset was a lot different when I was younger. I definitely had potential to expand my horizons as far as my mind goes, and I was definitely trying to, and I think it all comes down to time. I need to do this, you know. Removes rust from metal surfaces. Remove loose rust and dirt from surface. 2 spots on this van that I need to deal with. 1, 2. To be honest, that one might be a bit, because it's in a hole, and wow, I didn't even think of this. But there's literally no rust anywhere else, so I think I've made a decision. I'm gonna do the best that I can. Deliberately brush rust dissolver jelly onto the surface. I truly don't think I'm supposed to be doing this with these gloves, but that doesn't bother me for some reason. Wait 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna wait for that Rust-Oleum gel. I'm gonna wait for that gel to do the thing that it's doing, and then go back in like 15 minutes to wipe it off with paper towels and water, and then put this on to prime it so that it doesn't get rusty again. Until then, let's answer the rest of the questions. How do you make road life work? Well, there's a lot to that, and I feel like I could answer that in 15 minutes, but it would take the entire 15 minutes, and so I'll make it nice and short. I make it work by adapting. There's gonna be uncomfortable situations like the cold. Last year I didn't know what to do, so I, stuck a bunch of hand warmers in my sleeping bag every single night. Although that was not very cost efficient or environmentally friendly, it was what I had to do. I had a whole summer to prepare for this winter and think about what I was going to do this year, and so now I have a van. I'm actually living with my friend Hannah, obviously, and I told you I was going to make this short. I bought a van. I guess that solves my problem, because now I have room in here for like either at least a Mr. Buddy heater, but this time around I think I'm gonna get a different heating source. It's a little more safe maybe, and a lot more functional, and maybe like stronger, because I get really very cold. Essentially I adapt. I like run into issues and then solve them. That's kind of how you have to do life in general. I don't think van life is any different. When you buy a house for the first time, you run into things like I was house sitting for the past couple months, and I ran into things like I needed to remember to water the plants, and I needed to call a plumber at one point, and I needed to constantly clean it, and get the mail all the time and stuff. So not that any of that is uncommon for us as a society, but not having ever needed to. I lived in an apartment before, and I needed to do all that, and the same goes for that. I was doing these things that I wasn't familiar with doing, because I had lived in my car, and I've lived in vehicles, and I don't need to get the mail. I don't need to water the plants. I don't need to call a plumber, You really just adapt. Okay, question number 3. What's my favorite TV show, movie, and what is one of my favorites? So my favorite TV show. Okay, so when I was younger, it was Powerpuff Girls. Eventually became Full House. Eventually, it was this teen survivor wilderness game show. And then I really like Ninja Warrior. I don't know. I like all of these TV shows. I just don't watch them anymore. I don't watch anything anymore. I liked American Horror Story for a second, and now I don't watch anything. I'm watching New Girl with Hannah, because that's what she's watching. Anyway, favorite movie, definitely Pursuit of Happiness or Alice in Wonderland. And one of my fears. So one of my fears, not my worst fear, but just one of them. I guess I'm scared of blood. I don't like blood. I don't like looking at it. It for some reason scares me and makes me, cringe. I don't know if that's a fear or just a natural physical reaction, but it grosses me out. How are you for number 4? I am doing well, actually. I wasn't doing so hot there for a second, but there's another question that's going to cover that. I'm doing well. Very busy, but I'm doing well. How do you become so cute? That was so... You have to just... I answered this in a previous video a long time ago, probably around this time last year. I am vegan. So that might have to do with it. I also do yoga. Hair care routine. Your hair is gorgeous. I have no hair care routine. All I do is shampoo. I don't use conditioner anymore, which could be damaging to my hair. I also don't diet as much anymore, but I did just recently make an appointment to go do that. I eat really healthy. I eat a lot of vegetables, and I don't brush it a lot, but when I do brush it, it's pretty vigorous, so I don't know how it hasn't all fallen out yet. But I don't put any product in it either. If I do, I'll put some hairspray in there, but not really sticky stuff. What's the longest hair you've had? This. Actually, I just recently, my friend Liana cut my hair, probably an inch off, so maybe an inch longer than this. You like zoodles, the zucchini noodles? No. I know, it's weird because I'm vegan, but they're crunchy, and a noodle to me is always best when it's not crunchy. Are you healing up? Yes, I am almost pretty much completely healed. What are they called? Stitches. Don't really feel them anymore. I've been doing yoga. I haven't been rock climbing, but I'm probably gonna go tonight because I feel like I'm very have lost all of my skills, and I'm ashamed of that. But I want to say I feel completely better. It's a good sign. Had yoga helped you get more fit, or is it just for mindfulness? Both. I think for me personally, I feel my best when I feel in shape physically. It helps me with my mental state because then I don't have to worry about that. Feeling functional in my body translates to like one less thing that I have going on in my mind. Although directly to mindfulness, yoga has helped definitely, since yoga is very connected with your breath. After a yoga class, there is a residue that stays, and I think that is due to the connection of body and breath, and it also calms your nervous system. It just changes things in your mind, and you start to connect, oh, this concept in yoga directly is a metaphor and it's an analogy for this problem in my life. There's a lot of things that yoga can teach you that will help you be more mindful. That has been a really big reason why I've stuck with it for so long. What are you currently learning in yoga teacher training? So, well, we've learned a lot. Currently, we're learning how to apply alignment, and we learned about anatomy, and so now it's more like referencing the different parts of the body rather than learning them. We've learned it all. Half of it has stuck in my brain. Half of it is just like, what did I just spend the last 4 weeks learning? I don't remember. But it's very interesting because a lot of it is just very, what is it called? Polarized? Dualistic, I guess. Opposites, yin and yang, and like learning the balance and when to have more this and less that, or less this and more that, and like how that can assist you in getting deeper into a posture or creating more flexibility or more stability. That's really interesting. And then also just practicing a lot, like practice teaching. Almost every Tuesday I'll go to class and she'll be like, oh, you're teaching today. What animal do you most identify with and why? A butterfly, maybe, or a sloth. I know those are two different completely things, but I feel like I flutter around. I also hate winter, and I think butterflies do too. Sloths are good at, being slow, and sometimes I am also. That's all. Rinse with clean water. It's coming off so easy. Wow. What? Allow surface to dry to avoid flash resting. Dry surface. Paint or coat the surface within 48 hours. So I have while we're waiting to do the second coat, I'm just gonna say bye. You learned a little bit about me. Not that that was very necessary, but I couldn't think of anything else to really add to this video. Not that it even needed to be added in, honestly, but it's there now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe, comment, anything. Follow me on Instagram. My name is Amber F. Bourgeois on there. I say that every time, just the same way every time. Why? Okay, goodbye.
Back left foot looks halfway forward. Exhale, fold towards the right leg. Thinking about reuniting left kidney with right kneecap. I'm sure I told you the story how in a previous birth, your left kidney and right kneecap were incarnated as Romeo and Juliet, and it is your current duty to reunite the two of them, because you've all been born in your own kneecap. Exhale, hold the load on your tongue pelvic floor. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Spin it around. Reposition the feet as needed. Exhale, fold over the left has to be secret because if the Montefiores and Capulets knew that Romeo and Juliet were being flirtatious with one another, it would be disastrous for them. Utita Hospital Wisconsin.
And can be found near Japan, Indonesia, and the Philippines.